When I was about 14, I started to get into a life of crime, started to use drugs, dealing drugs, and other sorts of things in that lifestyle. Uh, by the time I was 16, I was so consumed in it that I felt there was no other way out for me. 17 came around, all my friends are going to prom and getting ready for graduation, and I'm facing multiple years behind bars, and I thought that was just it for me. I thought this was gonna be my life. I was gonna go to prison, get out, and go back in if that was what happened. I continued that lifestyle for the next 4 to 5 years. Um, Eventually met my wife. She believed in me. She stayed with me, even though we didn't agree on certain topics, as in faith and things of that sort, my lifestyle. Around 2018, I started getting my life together for her, but not in the sense of Christianity. I just cleaned up the lifestyle I was living, got a full-time job. I thought I had control and could lead my household the way I wanted to. It did not work out the way I thought it planned. Last year, in September, my wife started going to the women's group on Monday night, and she asked me to go to the Wednesday night group. I didn't want to go. She ended up signing me up, actually, and to make her happy, I showed up. First hour, I didn't know what to think. I felt chills the whole time. I deal with chronic leg pains. The chronic leg pain went away for that first hour, which was very rare and not normal for me. And just hearing the stories and how life's been better for people by following, scripture and just committing to God, I felt a shift in me that I felt like I needed to react on right then and there. When I was there, it didn't feel like I was just doing this for my wife anymore. It felt like something natural was happening to me, and I didn't want to ignore it because I didn't know if I skip out on this opportunity now to commit, then I don't know if I'll ever approach it the same way again. After the group was over, Ryan Sims had actually asked if anyone wanted to go to First Cup Coffee. So it ended up being me, Ryan Sims, Clint, and Chris Pollard. And we came here. We actually sat at the table right over there, the four of us. I had Clint just giving me scripture after scripture. I had Ryan preaching to me from his experience, and I had Chris Pollard just talking strictly about his life and how he grew up and how it related to me and how it's changed his life completely, and how these opportunities he has now just doesn't feel like he would have had if he didn't commit to Christ. So when they were telling me all these things, I'm hearing it from 3 different perspectives. It just clicked for me. I knew this wasn't fake. I knew it was real, and I could feel it in that moment. I felt the weight lifted off of me, and it's just, I had to commit. Ryan Sims had asked me if I wanted to put a pin in it and wait till follow up on it later, and I just couldn't. I felt it right at the end there, and I accepted Christ that night. It was September 11th, 2024, and they prayed over me, and they were there. They witnessed me accept Christ, and it's just been a wonderful journey since. I got baptized on December 1st. I thank everyone that took the time to spend with me, and they followed up with me, and has just been touching base since. Grateful for this church, for the groups that I'm a part of, and for everyone that's been involved in my life since then.